We now come to the awards ceremony for the spring meeting. And we will present two of our distinguished endowed awards this afternoon. Our first award, the John Frederick Lewis Prize, was established in 1935 to recognize the best book or monograph published by the Society in a given year. The prize has been on hiatus for the past several years during the relaunch of the APS press. So it's a joy to report that it can now be revived this year with consideration of books published in 2024. Paul Kroll, the chair of the Lewis Prize Committee, will present this year's award. Paul? Paul.
As you just heard, the prize has been in abeyance for the past several years, but is now being awarded again as one of many rekindled or totally new initiatives attendant upon the recent remarkable and much desired revitalization of the press taking place under the expert direction of Peter Doherty, come to us after a distinguished career at Princeton University Press and lately joined by Kim Gwinta, formerly of Rutgers University Press. It's an exciting time for the APS Press, and we will be seeing an increasing number of publications from it in the years to come. In 2024, the press reissued half a dozen well-regarded publications from previous years that were already in circulation. It also published 6 new titles. The Lewis Prize Committee this year consisted of Kathleen Coleman of Harvard, Michael Hout of NYU, and myself. We considered for this year's prize only those volumes that were wholly new publications. It is our unanimous judgment that the Lewis Prize for a 2024 APS book shall be most worthily awarded to Bob Frishman for his book, Edward Duffield, Philadelphia Clockmaker, Citizen, Gentleman, 1730 to 1803. The book, which I hope you will all examine on the display in the lobby, is one that appeals to both a general and a scholarly audience. It is a large format, beautifully illustrated volume. Immediately upon delving into it, one is drawn compellingly into the world of pre- and post-revolutionary Philadelphia, as well as the technical arena of horology, both in its practical and artistic aspects. The book is fully and richly documented and also abounds with 100 full-color photos and illustrations that complement and give point to the text. In addition to its utterly fascinating content, the volume as a whole is itself a most impressive instance of the bookmaker's art. The author, Bob Frishman, is founder of Belltime Clocks in Andover, Massachusetts. He has had a celebrated career as a restorer of vintage timepieces and a much-published scholar of the history, culture, and technology of horology. He's co-chaired this weekend of the New England Regional Meeting of the National Association of Watch and Clock Collectors, beginning tomorrow in Concord, New Hampshire, but we're happy he's able to be here today with us to accept this award. So to be formal about this, the American Philosophical Society is pleased to present the Lewis Prize Award for the best book published by the APS Press in 2024 to Bob Frishman for his wonderful book on the extraordinary life and work of Edward Duffield. Bob, please.
Our second award today is the Magellanic Premium, legacy of the APS member John Hyacinth de Magellan of London, who gave the Society 200 guineas for a gold medal to be awarded to, quote, the author of the best discovery or most useful invention relating to navigation, astronomy, or natural philosophy. Mere natural history only accepted, end of quote. The Magellanic Premium was first awarded in 1790 and is the oldest medal recognizing scientific achievement given by a North American institution. David Terrell, member of the Magellanic Premium Committee, will present this year's prize.
Good afternoon. The recipient of the American Philosophical Society's Magellanic Premium Medal is Barbara J. Wold. Following the award presentation, we'll hear from Dr. Wold regarding the work of her laboratory on mapping and measuring the active genome for fundamental discovery and biomedicine. Barbara Wold is Bren Professor of Molecular Biology at Caltech and the first director of Caltech's Merkin Institute for Translational Research. Today, she receives the Magellanic Premium in recognition of her central role in the development of methods and insights that have transformed our understanding of gene expression in biological systems. An organism's genetic information is stored in its DNA, and to function, genes must be transcribed into RNA and then translated into proteins through the process of gene expression. Dr. Wold developed reliable quantitative methods for analyzing the full population of transcribed RNAs in cells and tissues, including within single cells. These methods, used by Dr. Wold and others, have led to the discovery of new genes, characterization of RNA regulatory mechanisms such as differential RNA splicing, and mapping of where the proteins that control gene expression, the transcription factors, bind to DNA across the whole genome. The conceptual and statistical rigor of her work has set critically important standards for the field and stimulated the development of new algorithms and computational tools for bioinformatic analysis. Her laboratory has made hundreds of data sets available to the broad scientific community in pursuit of discovery across many fields of biology. The hand-illuminated prize certificate presented today is inscribed in recognition of the development of methods and insights that have transformed our understanding of genetic regulation in biology, enabling penetrating analysis of cellular transcriptomes and transcription factor binding to DNA, setting rigorous standards for acquisition and analysis of biological information and supporting the creation of powerful public resources for research in functional genomics. The corresponding medal is engraved, Barbara Wold, for transforming our understanding of gene expression. The selection committee included the chair, Helen Quinn, Vicki Chandler, Sandra Faber, Eric Horvitz, Sarah Seeger, and myself. It's my great pleasure to present the Magellanic Premium to Dr. Barbara Wold.
My paper's off, and podium is yours.
Thank you so much. I should quit while I'm ahead. But never